Hi, I'm Zach with Josh's Frogs. With the advent of a lot of different varieties of UVB sources out on the market, it may be a little bit puzzling to figure out which one is perfect for your reptile and amphibian. We're going to go through the four basic type available out there. Metal halide bulbs, mercury vapor, typical linear fluorescent, which are the original UVB bulbs out there, and then compact fluorescent bulbs. Talk about their pros and cons and see which ones are best for you and your pets. Linear fluorescent lighting. Pros: inexpensive, fits in most fluorescent fixtures. UVB invisible light is produced over a wide area. Cons: requires replacement every 6 months, relatively weak UV output. Of the four UVB products being discussed, linear fluorescent lighting has been around the longest. These linear bulbs will fit into most fluorescent light sets except T8 or T12 fixtures, from common aquarium hoods to shop lights purchased from your local home improvement store. Linear fluorescents do a good job of providing low to moderate levels of UVB with a decent CRI, and provide decent even illumination over a wide area, up to 48 inches. While not the strongest UVB producing bulbs on the market, linear fluorescent bulbs definitely have their place and are great to use with animals that have low to moderate UVB needs and can bask within 12 inches of the bulbs. As a general rule, replace linear fluorescent bulbs every 6 months, although many manufacturers insist these bulbs remain usable after 12 months. Compact fluorescent lighting. Pros: inexpensive, fit in most incandescent sockets, low wattage. Cons: short lifespan, inefficient, low UVB output, and a narrow focus. Compact fluorescent bulbs initially got very bad rep when they were first introduced in the reptile market due to early design and production errors. This was corrected long ago, and modern UV compact fluorescent bulbs are perfectly safe for use with your pets. Think of a compact fluorescent bulb as a linear fluorescent that has been wrapped and folded around itself several times. Much of the UVB emitted in the bulb is transmitted back onto the bulb and is not focused or very directional. Because of this, while using CFL bulbs with a reflector will greatly increase the amount of UVB reaching your reptile's enclosure. Compact fluorescent UV bulbs are not horribly efficient in producing UVB radiation. Generally, a compact fluorescent UV bulb should be used at or near your pet's basking spot so that the animal is exposed to UVB while basking. Compact fluorescent bulbs are inexpensive when compared to other UVB sources and are self-ballasted, so they'll screw into most standard incandescent sockets. They are energy efficient, with most models only using 13 to 26 watts. These compact fluorescent bulbs should be replaced every 6 months. The animal should be allowed to bask fairly close to the bulb. Mercury vapor lighting. Pros: intense UVB source, produce heat as well as UVB, last up to 12 months. Cons: produce heat as well as UVB, which may not be beneficial in some circumstances. They require a specialized fixture and generally available only in higher wattages. Mercury vapor bulbs have been growing in popularity for the past several years. Mercury vapor bulbs are relatively long-lived, with many bulbs needing to be replaced only after 12 to 18 months. Mercury vapor bulbs produce intense UVB and heat, making them ideal for full sun animals such as monitors or bearded dragons. Heat production can be a drawback as well, as this trait renders mercury vapor bulbs unsuitable in smaller habitats or with species that require cooler temperatures. Because of their high operating temperature, mercury vapor bulbs are best used in a wire clamp lamp or cage type fixture, which promotes airflow around the bulb and causes heat to dissipate more readily than a typical clamp lamp or deep dome fixture. Mercury vapor bulbs are also only available in higher wattages than many other UV sources, even though recently 70 and 80 watt models have been introduced. Metal halide lighting. Pros: intense UVB and heat production, low wattage compared to mercury vapor bulbs, and long life. Cons: high cost and require expensive specialized fixtures. Metal halide UV bulbs are very new to the U.S. pet trade and have been used overseas for some time. Metal halide bulbs produce some of the most intense UVB currently available and are fantastic for bearded dragons, field chameleons, dwarf monitors, and other sun-loving reptiles. It could be said that metal halide bulbs are the next best things to sunlight. With a relatively low electrical usage when compared to mercury vapor bulbs, metal halide bulbs are also an energy-efficient solution for an all-in-one UVA, UVB, and heat source for your reptile pet. Metal halide bulbs are also long-lived, up to 24 months according to the manufacturer. Metal halide bulbs do have an initial high cost as they must be used with an expensive metal halide fixture, but the bulbs themselves are priced comparable to cheaper mercury vapor bulbs. Metal halide lighting is awesome for plant growth as well. I've used it over several terrain with great success. If you have pet reptiles or amphibians that need a heat and UV source and are kept in a vivarium, consider Exoterra's Sunrays or Zoomed's new metal halide HID fixtures. So has this video shed some light on your UVB situation? I hope so. Jump on over to joshsfrogs.com for great prices on UVB lights.